why persistence is so important.
Hi, I'm Shaylee Shafidal.
I'm Stefan Shafidal.
We're the co-founders of Success Training Company. Welcome to our weekly Mindpower video designed to assist you to take your leadership performance and results to the next level and to help you improve your mental toughness.
That's right. So. Here's another story of a great experience with a mentor, a business development mentor of mine. This is way back in the day, somewhere I believe is around 2006, something like that, give or take. Anyway, so my mentor in this story will be known as Keith, okay? So there Keith is, we're meeting before we're about to go out and go do a whole bunch of new business development sales calls. And he says, Steph, so I'd like to talk to you about the truth. And I'm like, whoa, I'm like getting chills right now. I remember that point. And, he, by the way, let me tell you, he had a lot of sales experience and worked for some big companies prior to the company we were working at. He was my senior and like a mentor, a coach, etc. And so he says, I'd like to talk to you about the truth. He pulls out this piece of paper and points at it just like this, And anyway, like it's cool, right? Old scroll and whatnot, and a picture of it. And he says, well, let me tell you. He goes, a lot of companies, they attempt to get at all of these metrics around how long does it take until you get a sales deal, you close a deal, or how many calls do you need to do? And he goes, I tell you what, he goes, literally, I tracked it in companies. Even back in the day, there was great CRMs, that they were able to look at different KPIs and when deals close through the sales cycle from inception all the way to the deal closing. And he says, so literally, he goes, I tracked these and I know them to be true because I saw them to be true, and I've even verified them in organizations since. So what you need to know when it deals with sales and making a presentation or sales call is that 80% of all sales are made after the fifth call. That's the overarching thing that you need to be thinking about here.
80%.
Yep, all sales are made after the fifth call. So 48% of all, pretty much half, 48% of all salespeople make one call and quit. By the way, he was a very good, specific guy, I'll say about half of all salespeople make one call and quit. He says 25% of all salespeople call twice and quit. 25%.
That's it.
So it's 75% already done after 2 calls. 17% of all salespeople call 3 times and they quit. 10% of all salespeople keep calling.
Just 10%.
Only 10% of salespeople, they keep going. 80% of all sales are made by 10% of all salespeople. Let me repeat that. 80% of all sales are made by 10% of all salespeople. This is so important. So think about it. The importance of persistence.
Yeah. So what's the takeaway here? I mean, this is above and beyond just sales. Of course, it's
true.
It relates to sales. Yet, think about your health.
Yep.
Your wealth.
Yep.
Your relationship.
Yep.
How many people actually keep going until they get the result that they want?
Well, apparently, it's probably about 10% of all people.
Absolutely.
And so what's the lesson here is to have persistence, have what we like to call
stick-to-itness.
Literally stick-to-itness, like just sticking to it and keeping going until you get it done. And by the way, don't fall into the mindset of, if there's too much resistance and I have to do it for too long, that it's not meant to be. Nope.
That's a trap.
Yep.
That's really a trap. If you want it and it's important to you, then it's meant to be. Go get it.
Yeah, go get it. You want it bad enough? You go get it. And you keep, in business, making the calls until literally you get it. That's very, very, unless they give you a hard no, then by the way, walk away. No need to be trying to sell no's or maybes. But literally, sometimes it's just gonna require that persistence in everything you do. Your health, your wealth, everything.
Absolutely.
You got it?
So important.
So important. Good. So remember the truth. And by the way, these percentages will be in the post so that you can access them. And by the way, I verified them to be true in multiple companies that I've worked at. So go with it.
Use it. It works. Thank you so much. Make it a great day, and we'll see you soon.